Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This video, we're watering corn and watering peanuts and whatever else we get into. Well, y'all come on for the ride and let's see what we can get into throughout the day. What do you want? Oh, this is probably enough water. I don't bog up in my butt trying. Yep. Oh yeah. Little rain gauge measures just over an inch. That's enough. Now, time for that. Now I have to carry that thing, which is quite heavy, all the way out there where the other one is. I'm gonna put it right down there, and water coming this way, and then when that finishes coming out over here, I gotta do 2 more passes right there, and we'll have that done. Right in front of Mount 2. Yeah, that's a bunch of cow crap. Literally crap. Well, instead of carrying it all the way out there, let's do this. Got this and set. You'll probably notice I'm running it in reverse. Why am I running it in reverse? Well, what I have noticed when the wind's blowing like it is, if I put it in reverse, see how fast it's spinning? It's helping it throw that water just a little bit farther. It's throwing it a good 2 or 3 feet farther running in reverse because it's spinning a lot faster. Just throwing it. So it's doing good. I got to water all the way down to that end. That sprinkler, I watered that much yesterday up yonder, but it's got a little bit over there. It's got to finish on that end. And then I'm going to do 2, maybe 1 or 2 more passes down there with the sprinklers, and they'll be watered in. But there's an 80% chance for rain tomorrow, and for the next at least 5 days after that. I know good and well if I quit watering, it won't rain for the next 5 days, and then I'll be screwed because I got to get them watered in. I got to get the herbicide watered in that I sprayed out here. If I don't, it won't activate. And with that Valor and Sonaland, which is what I sprayed, if you don't get it watered in or don't incorporate it, it will not activate it. You can either water it in or incorporate it with tillage. Well, let's say you don't incorporate it, the peanuts, if you don't get any rain or you don't do any tillage after planting, which you ain't going to, you'll tear the peanuts up. So if you don't get a rain after you apply it, and the peanuts come up and get established good, and then you get a rain after they come up and it activates the chemical after they come up, they'll look about like that dead grass right there. That's why that's why this stuff has to be activated, so it will already start working before the peanuts come up. Because if they come up and then and then it gets activated, it'll burn the crap out of them peanuts. I didn't tell you in the last video, but this variety is Georgia 12Y. Anybody that knows anything about peanuts is probably like, why didn't you plant 06Gs? Well, at least I think 06Gs are playing out a little bit. That rain gauge is full. Let's get this one moved. Alright, we got it moved. Just gotta get this little corner right here. We might actually, when that one gets done down there, we might actually get that next spot in one pass. I hope we can get this done today. That way, I mean, all of y'all probably think I'm stupid for watering when there's an 80% chance of rain the next day. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. I mean, peanuts can tolerate a lot of water, so I'm not really worried about drowning them, even if it rains a couple of inches after planting. This will be the real test, if I can run 2 sprinklers at once off that valve. Well, they're both running, they're probably not doing worth a crap. That one's actually doing pretty good. Well, I'm gonna make sure this one's set right, and I'll catch y'all later with whatever else we get into. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's sprinkling rain. But a farmer knows to never, ever, ever, ever turn. If it's dry and you need to get water on something, don't turn it off until it's rained the amount that you want it to rain. Because if you do, you'll scare the rain away. I'm serious. This thing needs to turn off here. And that needs to turn on. My little valve setup I got out here. Water comes under the ground from over there at the greenhouse, right down to here, comes up, goes to the valve. Well, we normally use these hoses for filling up the cow water. We got that one, and then in here where my cow is, she got water right there. Believe it or not, that's all the water that thing will hold because it's got a crack in it, so that's why that thing's low. Now let's move that one and get that one set. I done moved the sprinkler head here, and that sprinkler, which was down there, I put right there. So now it's time to move them again, and yeah, let's get them moved. Alrighty, I got both of them moved there. Both of them chugging right along, get peanut patch watered. So I'll catch y'all on whatever I'm doing next. As you can see, we're in the cornfield now. I'm gonna put my last shot of nitrogen on this corn. Oh yeah, it's kind of big for that. I typically put 2 shots of 32% on it. You might say that's too much. I really don't care what anybody else thinks. I mean, this is how I do it. Works for me. Has for the past 5 years. It's my 5th year growing corn like this. I've learned a thing or two over that. I'm still not very experienced at all, but I know how to grow sweet corn. So I'm getting my sprayer out of here. Got my nitrogen tank and my nitrogen in that tank right there in the back of the truck. Gonna flip it down, and this is my latest planted corn here, and you can see where it bumps up a little bit right here. This is where it changes. This is different varieties. This is Golden Queen, Silver King, and then we go to right here. It changes again. That's Silver Queen, which is all of my customers' favorite. I got a lot from right there to over there is planted in Silver Queen, and then from right there to right here is Silver King, and from right here to the potatoes over there is Golden Queen. I've never grown this variety before, but I'm trying it this year. We're going to see how it works out, see how it does for me. Well, get y'all a little shot of putting out nitrogen, and then we'll see what comes after that. Well, everybody, I got the nitrogen put out on my corn. You can see it right here, down there. That's gonna about wrap up this video. So, the sprayer was giving me a lot of problems and wasn't wanting to act right, so I changed it to a different sprayer. Y'all may or may not have seen that, but I'm gonna keep watering, keep working on equipment, and keep farming. Thank all y'all for watching. Happy farming, and we'll see you in the next one.